Hello, thanks for clicking the button to watch my video. I'm Dawn Rogers, this year's iBloom Virtual Retreat MC. I'm so excited to be here to share a little bit about my story and my history with the iBloom Virtual Retreat. So the year is 2024 and this will be my 7th retreat in a row. That's right. I joined in December 2017 after a friend invited me, and I did join, and I've been a part of this for 7 years. And each year I take the time off, block my calendar, and I have joined live every single year. Now there's always replays to watch, and I do watch those and keep working on things, but to show up live has really been beneficial for me. But let's go back to 2017. A friend told me about it. She invited me to join. I considered it, and then I joined, but with trepidation and a lot of fears. You see, 18 months earlier, in May of 2016, my beautiful, precious daughter Olivia, who was only 15 at the time, died suddenly and very tragically. It rocked my world. I fell into a pit of despair. I was in a blur a lot of, the first year or so. But shortly after Olivia died, the Lord gave me a mantra to live. And he showed me this picture with the letters because I always wrote things in acronyms to my kids. So he gave me in capital letters LIV with a small e. Sweetheart, he said, I'm going to teach you to live in victory every day. That's what I want you to do. And I'm going to guide and show you how to do so. So I trusted him. We did call Olivia Liv. That was our nickname for her. So I just love that he met me where I was at and gave me that encouragement. So when I joined in 2017, it was only 18 months later. I was just getting out of a fog and joined, but I thought, how on earth am I possibly going to plan for next year, 2018, when I can barely think ahead and get through the week, much less a day or a month or a year? So, but I did join. I trusted the Lord's guidance in it. And I want to share with you, I was met in that retreat with acceptance and understanding and compassion. There are a lot of people with big business goals, but I also learned that there are people who are just dealing with daily struggles or, whatever our personal goals were. So what I know is that they met me right where I was at, and that was fine, and where I was at was good. While I was there, I was given the gift of truth, which I needed desperately, hope, encouragement, community and friends, permission. I was given the gift of strength, inner strength that I had, but I was not tapping into. When I came away from it, I learned that just even things like caring for myself, set my own personal goals of getting through the day, taking care of my parents, our elderly parents, setting goals for health and in relationship and for my house. All of those things over the next few years became my goals and plans for the following year. And so as I grew and as I continued to go, I started to learn to explore and let myself dream again. I let go of shame and fears and paralysis and regret and guilt. I was taught to take one next step. Because you see, a lot of times I felt like I was way behind what everybody else was doing, but I learned right away that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that's the beauty of this group and coming together for the retreat, is that you learn that right where you're at is where God will meet you and the community will meet you. And you're given the encouragement and tools to tap into what your goals, what your dreams, what your vision, what God's vision is for you, because he's got great plans for every single one of us. So I'm showing up every year. This year I will be there as an attendee, but also as your MC, proudly. Because that was something I always wanted to do when I was a little girl. That was a dream of mine, to be a game show and a talk show host. So here I am. I've launched just this past week, I've launched my own MC and speaking business. I'm starting a podcast. I'm working on a book with 4 other friends, so I'll have my first book published soon. And I believe that all of this has been possible because of joining the virtual retreat and taking these steps forward, one small step at a time. So join me tap on the button, join whatever you have to do to join us, because I'm going to be there to encourage you, to bring some fun, to award some prizes, and it's just a beautiful community. So click the button, join, take the time off, block it on your calendar, and invite a friend. You never know, it could really change their life. I'll see you at the retreat.